going on, Commandos? What's going on, family? Future grandchildren, I hope all is well with you. Today I decided to take a ride that ended up turning into a night ride, and I just had a thought, and I was wondering about fear and what people say and think and do regarding fear. Is fear holding you back? That's the question I have for you. Riding a motorcycle is going to bring about a little fear. But if you're immobilized by that fear, I have to ask you, is it worth doing anything if you're that scared to do it? Ask yourself, when you started to drive your car, weren't you scared the first time you had to get on the highway or parallel park? I mean, I'm going to tell you, man, from New York State and parallel parking from Long Island and Queens and all that, man, let me tell you something. It is fearful. I was very fearful. Feared I was going to hit the cars in front of me because there wasn't enough space. I was afraid that I was going to, hit the curb and look like a dummy and mess up my tires, or even just run up on the curb. There's always fear in what you do. If you're a guy and you wanted to holler at some girls in your high school or college, didn't you have fear then? Right? The very first time you saw that pretty face and pretty blues or those pretty browns or the pretty greens, and you thought to yourself, man, fear is bad, right? And then you wanted to talk to her. How many of those women got away that you could have talked to? Thank God for the one you got. But think about that, right? Fear. Don't let fear immobilize you. Think about the bravery that it takes to have a child or have a marriage that's successful, or even an unsuccessful marriage, right? Think about all the times that you had to get up and feed your child, change your child's diaper, things that you might have thought about, or like sleeping in the bed and maybe pushing the baby out of the bed because you were too tired to get up and put them in their own bed, or being fearful that you might drop your baby, because it's so fragile and so small. Think about that. Or the first time you had to go to a savory neighborhood to do some work, but your job required it. I'm sure there was fear, right? Don't let fear immobilize you. Take your time, practice, do what needs to be done, and you'll be okay. I can't tell you how many times people tell me, oh, I'm just too afraid to do that. I'm afraid to ride a motorcycle. Weren't you afraid to ride a bicycle? You're not afraid to ride a bicycle in traffic next to cars? Or how about the fact that a car could come up behind you, and some bikes don't have mirrors, bicycles don't have mirrors, and you might not know they're coming up behind you. Hit and runs happen all the time. Doesn't matter if you're in a car, if you're on a motorcycle, or if you're on a bicycle or on foot. Things happen, right? You can't be fearful. You can't live your life in fear. Terrorists. You can go anywhere right now and you could be a terrorist, right? You can't live your life in fear because some fool might do, or for some, belief that he may have or she may have. You can't live your life in fear. You just gotta be prepared. That's what riding a motorcycle is about. Being prepared. You gotta be prepared to ride the motorcycle the way you feel. You're either gonna be prepared to hit the floor, be prepared to ride in fast, ride in the rain. You have to be prepared. You have to have an understanding of what you're dealing with. You can wreck your car the same way you can wreck your motorcycle, right? The same injuries you can get on a bicycle, you can get on a motorcycle. Don't let fear immobilize you. Listen, it's your boy Bike Life Commando coming at you with a short message. Don't live your life in fear. Get out here and do something. Anything you do has an element of fear. If you don't have an element of fear, then you won't have the necessary heightened awareness you need to stay safe. So fear is a good thing. Use it to your advantage. Remember, if you got yourself a motorcycle in your garage, pull it out, dust it off, gas it up, and enjoy the ride.